Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you in the land of the damn leaf blowers. About the time my butt hit this chair, he fired that thing up over there. You know, such is the life of doing these things outside. But I can't beat around the bush today because I have what we're going to review is not something that I can fool around with because it'll melt. This is some super cool stuff here from Indacloud. It's called a Danksicle. There are 20 milligrams of Delta 9 THC per Danksicle. They release these things for the summer. We're not even at July 4th yet. And you can order these. They'll deliver them straight to your home in time to have all the way throughout the summer. This is one of the neatest things I've ever seen. But because I live in the deep south and it's not particularly cool out, we're just gonna have to jump right in this thing. They do come in different flavors. I have the blue Raz. We all know what that is. Let me tell you what, that's good. It's a little sweet, a little tart at the same time, because it has sugar and citric acid. I'm trying to decide if I'm picking up any terpenes, and I think I am just the tiniest little bit. This is really the neatest thing. It brings back a lot of memories. I remember when I was a kid, you know, just those damn little sugar things. Now, before I forget, or did I say it already? If you order any of these, you enter the code SIPPER and get 20% discount on your Danksickles. Man, and it's thundering. Fortunately, I only do, you guys know how this works. I do the first half of these things outside. It'll be dark when I do the next one. Now, these are, like I mentioned, they're 20 milligrams per sickle. They're fast acting, extra strength, and lab tested. So, and it says right here on the thing, 21 plus. So if you see somebody off in your sickles, and you see that right there, you know that if they're kids, you know they're not supposed to have it. Man, that's just neat. And let me tell you something, it's been hot here. It has been screaming hot this week. Now, we're not like heat wave hot. It's just deep south hot. You know, we're in the dog days of summer. There's really not a breath of air moving. You know, it's mid 90s all day. It was 83 degrees when I went to work this morning at 7 o'clock. It was 94 when I left the house at 4. So this right here is such a nice, cool little treat to have, you know, on a day like today. And it's, you know, I got the weekend coming up. I got another flavor with the cherry. Probably going to have to give that a sample over the weekend. But this is really neat. Now, I'll have their website and this stuff all linked in the description and in a pinned comment and all that good stuff. Oh, this is good. I really like the fact that it's a bit tart. I like tart stuff better than I do, you know, overly sweet things. This is just a nice combination of the two. Man, it's like being a kid again. And that's been a while, boys and girls, because there ain't nothing young about me anymore. But we're going to have a lot to talk about in the second half of this thing. We'll talk more about yon Danksickles. We'll get into all of the minutia and particulars then. I just wanted to make sure that we got some of this done, you know, because it's going to melt out here. But we're doing pretty good. Look, see? Man, that's just neat. I highly recommend this. There's only one prop. There's only one prop. 20 milligrams is a big dose for me, and it would be really easy to sit here and eat this entire thing. I mean, really easy. So I'm going to try to slow down. Now, you know, do this little number right here if I really want to. Right back in the freeze she could go. And I can finish this up tomorrow when I get home, because guess what? It's going to be 95 degrees again at work tomorrow. Y'all know I work outside. And I've got I got a couple of big projects coming up that there won't be a barbed wire fence between me and that lower Alabama sunshine for a couple of weeks. So, you know, it just is what it is. You know, you acclimate, you hydrate, you do all that good stuff and take breaks and all that. But I'm running out of stuff to do on this first half, because I want to cover more ground on other things in the second half. So let's do that. Y'all know how this works. I'm gonna sign off, and I'll see you guys in an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we'll talk about just how fast acting it really is. Okay, here we are for the customary part 2. So just to get things started back again, I just want to go back over, you know, the important stuff. These are, now I use let's get that right side up. Is it right side up? Yeah. I had the blue Raz when I reviewed it. This is the cherry. Looking forward to trying one of those too. Probably do a review on it just like this one. But to cover all my bases, don't forget to use the code SIPPER, get 20% off. These are 20 milligram Delta 9 in each popsicle, and they're in the cloud and all that. I'm gonna be sure to check. I've already said all this, I know, but be sure to check the link will be in the description, and I'll have it pinned. So should be really easy to locate. Now they put these things out for the summer, and as I'm recording this, it's Thursday. It's Thursday night, so I'm going to upload this in the morning. That'll be Friday. You still got about 6 days to get them to you by the 4th. You got even extra if you're doing 4th of July stuff on the weekend, even though it falls on a Thursday this year. I do have Thursday off. Right back to work on Friday. I tried to sneak Friday in there, but we got a big thing going on, so that's because everybody else wanted off on Thursday. Now, we'll cover some of the other minutia, like there's 53 calories, and my light here in the mugshot cam is bad, but it does have high fructose corn syrup, sugar, and citric acid. So, of course, Delta 9, we all know that's in there. I probably had, it's been a little more than half. I was going to cut myself off at the halfway point, but I rather was enjoying it. They're just nice, taste good. Now, I don't know about the cherry yet, but the blue Raz was nice. It was only about 15 minutes, you know, before I noticed everything was really starting to flow really well, and it's been a solid build ever since, and that's almost 2 hours. I'm guessing, to be perfectly honest, I'm in somewhere between 12 to 15 milligrams. I folded up my little container there, put a little small chip clip right back in the door of the freezer. I'll probably enjoy that when I come home tomorrow night, because guess what? It's going to be screaming hot again tomorrow, just like it was today. You know, look, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not only these taste nice, this is just fun stuff for me, for a couple of reasons. It brings back some memories. I mean, I'm old enough to remember the damn popsicles with the 2 sticks, and you come in outside, you've been outside all freaking day in the summertime. Hey, Mom, let me have a popsicle. And once we discussed the flavor, brother always wanted grape. I like the banana ones. We always got grape. Mom, take the damn thing and put it on the edge of the counter and pop, break the thing in half and pull the 2 halves out. But it's one popsicle, Mom. You know, this is not how this is supposed to work. But she did it every damn time. If we wanted the whole stinking thing, we had to run in and get it before we got intercepted. And another trick she liked to pull, and these are kind of that size. Those old, you know, it's just this kind of thing, but it was clear, and you know, every kind of brightly colored, you know, sugar water's all hell it was. She get the extra long ones, take a pair of scissors, cut that pig in half, and you just, you know, at some point, Mom, am I going to get a whole damn popsicle ever in my life? I would like to, you know, but did it every time. And funny thing is I was just having that conversation with Mrs. Sipper. She's like, yeah, Mom always broke ours, and goes, give your brother half. Well, you know, so there's a little trip down memory lane for you. I haven't had any, now prior to this job, I had a pretty big crew. I was up in South Carolina, and I had a bigger crew in the summer, and 90% of them that were in for the summer, I got from, there was a junior college around the corner, and they always wanted something to do over the summer. And my son was in a high school marching band up there, and he had some friends that were in the band with him, and they would, now he worked for me also, but they would also come to work over the summer. And I would go by, they come in, I'm going to hold this up like I got one, in a big knit bag, and it's just those, you know, they're like this thing in clear with yellow and green and blue and every other kind of unnatural color there is, and they're super cheap. And I'd buy an enormous box and stick them in the freezer at work, and all those kids come running in, you know, a couple of times a day, take a little break out of that heat, and have one of them ice pops. But anyway, so I have a long relationship, as they say, with these things. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Sipper brought 2 bags of those damn things home the other day and told me to take them to work. I stuck them in the freezer in the office. They're not quite half gone yet, but you know, we're a pretty small crew out there, so you know, there's only 3 or 4 guys eating them. Now, I did have some contractors in today, and they knew they were in there. And at the end of the day, they all came, hey, Mr., can we have yeah, y'all get one. Make sure everybody gets one. Man, they happy as toads walking out the door with those things. Now, every one of them was old enough to have one of these, but, you know, I can't take them to work. So, you know, wish I'd thought about it. I told them all to, guess what, they'll be back. So I'll tell them about old Danksicle, you know. Well, I guess perhaps I have rambled my old crazy ass on long enough about this. So, man, I hope I covered everything. You know, y'all know that I don't have all, you know, the most experience in the world with this stuff, but as far as, you know, the delivery system, this is probably that certainly is easily the most unique that I've been able to come across. And you know, I do a little searching here and there when I'm out and about, and it's the only one of those I've seen. So, you know what? Yeah, it's time. what's my, oh, my poor old glasses. I need, guess what I'm gonna have to do? I got progressives, and you got to get take some practice. You got to get everything like, and I've had these a while, but my counter on my camera is really small. So I was checking how long I've been on my watch, but yeah, we've been at it long enough. As always, please like and subscribe. One day I'm going to try to remember how to sneak that in at the beginning, you know, instead of always back here at the end. But, you know, channel's still steady. It's not many, but I'm always in the positive each month on new subscribers. So that's always a good thing. And as ever, please enjoy all of your, you know, your THC typed products responsibly.